Hello world, welcome back to Raise Your RC. So the most popular video on my channel is something called 5 free and cheap fixes for your Traxxas Slash. That has the most views by far. So I figured I'd do a companion piece for the Arrma 4x4 3S BLX line. So this will apply to the Granite, the Senton, the Big Rock Crew Cab, and the Typhon 3S BLX. So these are all basically free or very cheap fixes for some simple problems with your Arrma that I found helpful. Hopefully you'll find them helpful as well. So to kick it off, number one is the Tactic radio, the TTX 300. So very good radio, one of my favorites actually. But one of the annoying things about this radio, it's got these little tabs on the ends. I'm actually cut them off, but they have like a death grip on these batteries, and it's a pain in the butt to get the batteries out on these sides here. So what I did was just take some body scissors, trim those down all the way, so basically the batteries can come straight up and down and not get locked in like that. So I actually use rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries, and they were basically getting torn up by those little tabs. So just trim that. That's free, obviously. Just use your body scissors and you can cut those tabs off. Make life a lot easier. Number two is basically that the Arrma line comes with bearings everywhere, except for in the actual steering bushing. So they use these little black plastic bushings in the steering rack. I recommend you replace them. The other thing is all the bearings are these steel metal shielded bearings, which actually let in a lot of dirt. They're not actually completely sealed. So I also recommend actually replace them with rubber sealed bearings. These will keep out the dirt a lot better and actually prolong the life of those bearings. So you won't have to replace them as quickly or as often if you replace them. So get rid of those plastic bushings and replace those metal shield bearings. Number three is really the only design flaw with this truck or this vehicle, is that basically the power module that they call this here is exposed on the bottom with the spur gear there. So there's nothing really covering that spur gear. And so what happens is when you have a really dirty truck like we have here, dirt actually gets in underneath the power module, gets up there in that spur gear, tends to like clog that up, get really dirty, get, cause extra wear, etc. So what I recommend doing is basically when you've got that power module reinstalled, just get a little bit of tape, like some Gorilla tape or duct tape or something like that, and just seal off the bottom of that power module there where it meets the chassis. Just put a piece of tape right across there. That'll keep out a lot of that extra dirt. I mean, I still tend to like pull this out and clean off that spur gear, especially because right now there's no extra spur gears, but putting a little bit of tape will prevent some of that dirt from getting in. Okay, moving on to number four, and this is kind of a simple thing, but something I noticed was that these wheel hexes use these little set screws. You can see one of them right there. So that holds the aluminum wheel hex onto the actual axle. And something I noticed was that little set screw is like super tiny. It basically only has like 3 threads on there. So what I did was actually get a little bit longer set screw. So this is a M3 by 4 millimeter set screw. You can see it's got like 5 or 6 threads on there. So when you actually tighten this down and put that on these, I think they're aluminum wheel hexes, it actually holds it on a lot better. The stock piece only has like 1 or 2 threads that will hold it on once you sort of tighten it down. And that M3 by 4 will still fit flush within the wheel hex, so it won't rub against your wheel or anything like that. So really simple fix, but I did notice I was getting close to stripping those wheel hexes with that set screw. Put a little bit of blue Loctite on there, and that also keep them on, and just a simple little fix. I think I bought a set of 10 of these set screws for like $1.50 or something, so very inexpensive. And the last thing is for you Arrma Granite owners, or I think this probably apply to the Big Rock Crew Cab. The body is really durable. I mean, you can see mine right here has almost no damage at all. Really, the only problem I've had is the rear here. So what happens is when this is sitting on the actual chassis, the shock tower right here actually will tend to punch through the rear of the truck. Basically when you land on it on the bed here, tends to just smash down in there and actually punch through the body. So what I did was take a piece of Lexan, just shoot it into place, basically double reinforce the rear on the body there, and then the body has proven to be very, very durable. That's really the only weak part of this body. Otherwise, this thing is crazy tough. So just a little tip for you Arrma Granite and possibly Big Rock Crew Cab owners. So anyways, that's it. 5 free, cheap, really inexpensive fixes for your Arrma 4x4 3S BLX. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe to my channel as always. Hit the add notifications button and look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.